Hi guys, and welcome to a new episode and the first of many from chess lessons with Chess A-aron. Welcome to this video and I hope you will enjoy it. Today we are going to talk about openings, what they are important for. I will see some basic openings for you guys. So I would just say let's do this. First of all, what is important about openings? First of all, you need to develop as many of your pieces first. Like you need to open your pawn first to can develop your bishop and your knight. That's one of the most basic reasons why playing a good opening is important. Second, control the center. It's important to control the center because it's the most important place in the beginning. When you control a center, the other person, your opponent, cannot develop as many pieces as he wants because you control it. Third, know some basic openings. We will go through some basic openings that you will see in this video. Okay guys, so that's are really three important reasons why you need to start very good at your game. First, let's see some beginner openings that can help you to develop and higher ratings and better games. First of all, I have the Ruy Lopez. I will show you guys on the board what we need to do. So, the Ruy Lopez is not that very hard. You start with your king pawn. Black will answer with his king pawn. Then you will develop your g1 knight to f3 to attack the center and attack the opponent's pawn. He will protect it with knight to c6, protecting his pawn. Third, you will do is attacking the defender with bishop to b5. You're attacking the knight, so you getting away the defender on e6. So that's the Ruy Lopez, guys. What's also important is a little bit more aggressive start, a little bit more aggressive opening. But you can make some points, you can win some points, because if you can take, and it's not defended anymore, you just win a pawn. That's very important. Okay guys, so that's the Ruy Lopez. Let's go start again. Let's just reset the board. The second one I'm going to talk to you guys is the Italian game. The Italian game looks a little bit like the Ruy Lopez, but it's not that aggressive. So you start with your king's pawn, black does the same. You go with your knight to f3 to attack the black pawn. He goes with his knight to c6 to defend the black pawn. And then you go to c4 with your bishop, and that's the Italian game. It's the same as Ruy Lopez with the same pieces, but you just doesn't move it to b5, but you move it to c4. You're not directly attacking the knight here, but you're creating other games. Like the Ruy Lopez, the Italian game was very important for Kasparov in the World Championship against let's see if I have this right, against Karpov. So he created a perfect game for this one. Okay, the third one, let's go back. The third one is the Scotch game. The Scotch game, as we start with the king's pawn, black brings also his black pawn. Then we are going to develop our knight to f3 to attack the black pawn. Then he's going to develop his knight to c6 to defend it. And then we are going to use our queen's pawn to attack the black pawn again. So we have two attackers on the black pawn and only one defender. This pawn is defended by your queen. Why is this? a very not difficult one to play, because you opened your file for your bishop. You have now 2 open files for your bishops. You can develop your knights perfectly. So this is a very open and a very nice start of the game. Also the perfect, if he doesn't take it directly, that he most of the time will not, you can just push upon further to attack his knight, and you have a complete center takeover. So that's very important. The fourth one is the 4 knight game. Let's go check this out. We start with the king's pawn. He brings also his king's pawn. We bring our knight to f3 to attack the king's pawn. He brings his knight to c6 to defend his pawn. We bring our knight to c3 to also defend our pawn. He brings his knight to f6 to attack our pawn. This is the 4th knight game. You will learn this most of the time in the beginning, because it's a very nice opening that's as well aggressive as defending. So it's more positional, because you have more squares that are defended or attacked, and you can still develop your bishop here, or bring more pawns up, and then eventually just castle here. So guys, that was the 4 most important openings you need to know for beginners. You can learn more about the lines and more about the openings as how you need to play against it. You can find some useful tools on chess.com to find the most played moves against some openings, or you can find them online easily. I will show you guys how to evaluate or to learn some basic returns from some openings. So on chess.com you can go to the little blue hat, and then you go to analyze. Let's just see. So guys, then it seems like the same thing that we used in the classroom, but now you can do some moves. Like example, I do this. They automatically analyze it, so they know what it's played, and then you will see what most played and what the best rated for you responses are. So now he says that the king pawns need to move to e6. And then you can just see here like what's the most played, or what's the best thing to play. You can see this with different things. You can make a board out of this and then evaluate everything on how do you need to play further. Or if you had a little bit of a struggle in a game and you don't know how did I need to react to it, you can try and see and analyze it like I show you here, because now you can put in an opening and see how does they play further and how can I expect it need to be going. So this is very important, because learning an opening is like 3-4 moves, but knowing your opening is like 10 moves in, because sometimes they can trick you or they can play some gambits that you are not aware of, and then you can play into this game. So for me it's also important to use the analyze tool and look for some possibilities of other moves that you didn't expect. And you can do this with everything. You can do this with some end games, you can do this with mid games, you can do this with just openings, or with also the defense that we will see another time. And that's very important to know. Once you know how to use the analyze button and how to use the tool, you will learn a lot. But don't use it very often. Just use it when you really don't know how to do things, or when you want to learn your lines at a opening. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, and I will keep it here for now for the first chess lesson of Chess A-aron. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we will talk about something else that you can help with developing your own. I see you guys next time, and leave a like and a subscribe for the next one. See you guys later, and thank you. Bye bye.